You know, it's that same choosing signal shit.
Right.
Go ahead and get into a few
Like,
games.
oh yeah, you know, I'm looking for choosing signal. I want the girls to come up to me. I want the girls to come up to me like how they come up to 6'8" the Great. You know, like, you know, like, oh yeah, you know, I want to, you know, you hear these guys talk. Oh, I want to live life. I want to live life on easy mode, like the bitches do.
Right. Exactly.
Like I want to be in my soft. I want to be in my soft life era. Just like women.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I'm sorry, buddy, but in all truth and honesty, there is no fucking soft life for us.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you know,
619.
I'm grateful to all the men that have made innovations that has made life as easy as it is. Let's be clear. Like, you know, when in the history of man could you ever just get on the internet, speak your philosophy, and make money?
Right.
Like when, you know what I'm saying? Like back in the day, it was much harder. You have to write books, and you got to go out with a captain with a fucking wagon and horses and ride across all of America to spread your fucking message of philosophy. And if somebody disagree with you, they probably put a hot one in you. Although closer to that today. All right, forget that part. But what I'm saying is, there was a lot of hard work. Now it's a little bit more easy because of the digital factor. You get what I'm saying? Like, for example, me and Lucario are in two different locations right now, but based on the show and this platform, we're in one location spitting the game that we spit. You get what I'm saying? So so it's crazy, but yeah, man. This, in my opinion, from a man's true, like if I have a masculine identity and I actually consider myself a man, there's really no such thing as privilege.
Right.
There's really no such thing as privilege. Other people, because they don't know, they might look at you and they might look at you and be like, it must be nice.
Right.
You know, and they look at it like a privilege. You understand? Which is why a lot of women have, you know, dick envy.
Right, because they see, this is the problem. Most people don't know the work it takes to become him.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, they don't, so they see something happening and they're like, man, it would be nice if I had that, or I feel like you just get that because you're this. And no. There's work. That's why we saw my game is like, the man who has game understand the work that has to be put in to be him, or it has to be maintained. And so that's the thing. So it's not, oh, I just have this privilege. Like I just woke up and this happened. This is why, you know, dudes like King 6'8" the Great, the problem with guys like him, and again, this is not to shit on him or anything like that, is that a lot of guys watch him, then they think that's real life.
Right.
and this is why I said was surface level shit. Because what happens is that even if a woman was actually approaching a man because she was attracted to him, but you know, they're approaching him because he has cameras and he's tall. But if a woman was actually approaching a man, even if she was attracted to him, he still has to give her instruction in order for her to follow him, in order for him to see if she's down. So you still don't have handsome privilege, because even if the woman approached you because she thought you was handsome, you still have to let her know how you get down.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So all of that shit is irrelevant anyway.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So there is no privilege because you still have to tell a woman what to do. And she has to agree to do that thing you're telling her.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? It's really that simple. But guys, if you want to call the numbers 844-672-7300, 844-672-7300. So I'm gonna bring up this video real quick.
We got a video.
By this YouTuber called Heck Speaks. And he makes I think I want to coin this thing. I'm gonna coin it called loser porn. And I feel like, you know, a lot of, and loser porn is when you got a lot of guys on the internet, woe is me, I can't get girls, you know, it's all about looks, nobody likes me, the game is rigged, dating sucks. That's loser porn. So he's one of these guys, you understand? And this is no disrespect to him, I'm just saying that that's what you're about. This is the content you're about to hear. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So this is what, so basically, it's titled "Women Are Finally Admitting the Brutal Truth About Looks." So let's start this.
I had to put my glasses on because this is about to be a hot take. We finally got a shorty admitting that looks actually matter. And I've been telling y'all this time and time again. Y'all can have the best game in the world. But if you don't look the part, they don't give a fuck. Here we go.
The amount of stuff you can get away with if you're attractive is literally so insane. And everyone talks about women pretty privilege, but no one ever talks about guy pretty privilege. I think if the unattractive
It's a real thing.
guys tried to do the things that attractive guys did to girls, they would be called out for harassment. But if an attractive guy did what unattractive guys did, it would be considered cute. I feel like attractive guys have kind of like a act like an asshole card that they could use whenever they want because they have a pretty face, and they have unlimited ways on how to hit on women without being a creep.
All right, so let's recap what was just said. So she was basically saying that if a guy is attractive, she's talking about his looks, right? Then he can get away with saying certain things, whereas the guy who women would consider not attractive can't get away with it, right? And so what you got to understand is this, is that your behavior and your confidence, right? How you come at a situation is going to create your sex appeal. Because what you're going to notice throughout this video is people don't understand the difference between physical attraction and being sexually attractive. This is why I titled it "Good Looking versus Being Sexy," right? So what happens is that usually guys who have been getting positive reinforcement from their looks, meaning women are checking them out or whatever, they feel better about themselves based on them getting attention from women. So because they feel better about themselves, they feel more confident to go up to women or talk to women and say whatever the fuck they want to say. The guy who is not getting the attention, right? He doesn't feel good about himself. So he is not confident enough to say what he wants to say to the woman. So whether the guy is the handsome guy or not, quote unquote handsome guy or not, he can say whatever he wants, but he chooses not to say what he wants because he thinks that he can't say it. You know what I'm saying? So what happens is that a lot of times these guys are victims to being influenced by society. So if a guy is watching this video, I guarantee you there's guys watching this video right now saying, damn, you know what? Man, if I was a Chad, or if I was a Tyrone, or if I looked a certain way, I could get away with saying certain things. But since I'm not a Chad or a Tyrone, I can't say the things that Chad and Tyrone are going to say, because then the women are going to say I'm creepy. Right?
Yeah.
The problem is that you have to remember that when we talk about looks, it's always subjective. Always subjective. It's never, oh, well, this is kind, and people say stupid shit like it's kind of objective. You can't be kind of objective. Either it's objective or subjective. Right. You know what I'm saying? So what happens is because it's subjective, if you are the type of man who is basically getting your cues from society to tell you who you are, then you are going to be the insecure motherfucker who feels they can't say what they want to say.
Real talk.
Then see that's because you don't understand your masculine identity. Shout out to Miles. You feel what I'm saying? Because basically what you're going on what society has told you, and you believe them. Why you act that way. Even the guys that the women would consider handsome, they also go off what society tells them, and they believe them. Because check this out, the handsome man doesn't think he's handsome because he thinks he's handsome. He thinks he's handsome because bitches told him he's handsome. Isn't that interesting? So he can't even tell himself he's handsome. He has to wait for the bitch to tell him. The same way with a guy who doesn't think he's handsome, he tells himself he's not handsome because society's telling him he's not handsome. And this is what you guys got to understand about attraction, and this is the deep part of it, right? What's interesting about attraction is you actually teach people how to treat you. You understand that? You teach people how to treat you. So you can go and interact with 10 women, and all of them could be like this. Brother, they could say that to you or have that vibe. As soon as you agree with them, you lost.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's the problem that these dudes don't understand. It's so stupid. Shout out to Gaze. He said the average insecure guy with low self-esteem who has no confidence gravitates to those type of videos, and they end up in these chats. That's a fact. That's what I'm saying. But it gets worse. Let's continue.
Let me tell y'all something, right? I tell y'all this shit all the time, and I'm so glad that she said this. I'm telling y'all the difference between you being a simp or cringy is based on the way that you look. You could say the same line, but give two different faces.
So he said you being a simp is based on how you look. So meaning that you're forced to have to deal with certain things because of how you look, instead of having game and you deciding who you are and then bringing that into the world in order to get people to fuck with you the way you want them to fuck with you. You understand? This is why we tell you guys the game is about you. It's about having shit on your terms. So if things are about having shit on my terms, why would I deal with a woman who doesn't think I'm attractive? Why would I deal with a woman who doesn't think I'm the hottest shit since sliced bread? Why would I bother? What's the point?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So a lot of these dudes, they're susceptible to what others are thinking versus going their own way and making shit happen the way they want it to happen. Because like I said, this is why there's billions of women on Earth, because there are so many women that there's more than enough women for you to fuck with who is going to want to fucking kiss your dirty drawers.
Right.
Again, if you're insecure, you're not going to believe that. And then this is why you're going to be in the situations you're in. Terrible. Crazy. Let's continue.
And the results will be completely different on how the shorty responds. Tom, I need somebody to find that video where the dude did a Tinder experiment as an attractive dude. He was catfishing as an attractive dude, and he was a PDF file and a murderer. And shorty was still throwing themselves at him.
Okay, I know what video he's talking about. So they did this Tinder experiment where they had this like white dude, some quote unquote conventionally attractive Chad looking guy, and he said like he was doing some illegal shit. And let me show you guys what this is. It's called hybristophilia, and basically what that is that being sexually attracted to people who commit crimes, particularly those who are well known for their offenses. It can manifest as romantic or sexual fixation on serial killers, mass murderers, or other criminals. Causes are not fully understood by many, including a desire to change the nature of the offender, seeking a relationship that avoids typical emotional intimacy or need for fame. So you're gonna have women who are actually attracted to guys like that, meaning they may think he's physically attractive, but also on top of that, him being a scumbag, you understand what I'm saying, is attractive to a lot of women. This is why you can have, even in prison, women be writing niggas in prison all day.
Yep.
They do all of this other shit. But again, that has to do with their behavior.
Right.
Which is nothing about their actual physical appearance. You see what I'm saying? Because you can have another guy who looks like that guy with the catfish he was talking about, and he may not get the same amount of things or the same energy as that guy, just based on the fact that that guy has those other things going on for him. So a lot of guys, they don't understand attraction in general, that there are times where women are attracted to that bullshit. It just is what it is. You see what I'm saying? Let's continue.
He literally admitted in the bio that he was a PDF file, and shorties was still sending the address. They were still sending the numbers and still willing to link with him because he was very attractive. Y'all think I'll be lying, bro?
Whereas unattractive guys have to be more slow about it. They have to be more nonchalant and sneaky about hitting on a girl. They also can't be arrogant and rude.
See, what I want you guys to understand what's happening here is this, and I've said this before. Either you're going to be influenced by society, or society is going to be influenced by you. That's the game right there. In other words, either you're going to influence the woman, or the woman's going to influence you.
Facts.
Either these people who talk about this is going to influence you, or you're going to influence them. This is why it's about you to influence. But let's take the call real quick.
All right. Wait. 678. This is Efosa. Efosa, what's going on?
Someone sent a free call on the chat. $10.
Wait, what? What happened? What he said? He said it's a free call. Hold the mouse freeze. I think mouse froze for a second. Shit. Mouse froze. So as we're waiting for mouse to come back, you know what I'm saying? As we're waiting for Miles to call back, because see the free call froze Miles. It couldn't take it. He was like, he needs some shit popping off. So Miles is gonna come back in a second. But basically, what I was saying is this: is that when it comes to this game, right? Either you're gonna be influenced, or Miles is zagging right now, or you're gonna be the influencer. So what happens is that if you are the influencer, right, that means you're confident enough to interact with motherfuckers and be able to teach them how to come at you.
Yo, I was zagging real bad, so I don't know. You supposed to go ahead and call back. You supposed to go ahead and call back. Did you see any? Did you see any?
I didn't see no free calls. I don't know who was he talking about.
Calls yet? Somebody said free calls in the chat, but
I didn't see nothing.
Unless April said it, I don't.
Yeah, I don't see nothing on there.
I don't see nothing.
Yeah, so as of right now, we don't see no free calls. So you
supposed to don't give a damn. You supposed to don't give two shits. You supposed to who said it was a free call? You supposed to?
Just $10 free call. Someone said $10.
Where? We don't see that.
I don't see it, man.
It's like, look at the chat.
Okay, I see it now. I see it now. Okay, go ahead. What's your question, Frozen?
Well, it came in the PayPal?
Yeah.
Okay. There it is.
Okay, so can women love her man but not be sexually attracted to him?
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
Love and sex are two different things, Efosa.
For his queen, she probably gonna try to.
Okay, so okay. I'm going to ask you a question for the topic. The topic is that can women get PD privilege? PD privilege is sick.
You said who and what now?
Does PD privilege exist for women? Like women get away with the law, or get away with certain things, or get benefits like get money.
He asked if pretty privilege exists for women, and my answer is yes, it does, because it is facilitated by stupid motherfuckers called.
Exactly, that's what I'm about to say. That's what I'm saying. So it's not really a privilege. It's just idiots making moves. You understand what I'm saying? So the thing is, again, it's the same thing I was talking about earlier. If a woman is pretty, right, and she meets me, ain't nothing gonna happen. Meaning like she's getting no privilege from me. Right. So how is her pretty privilege working on me?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, in order for it to be a privilege, it has to be a system behind the situation. It has to work on all fronts. You understand what I'm saying? So if it doesn't work on all fronts, it can't be privilege. You understand what I'm saying? Because again, the definition of privilege, a special right, advantage, or immunity granted or available only to a particular person or group. So that means that if that particular woman, right, I interact with her and she's not getting the quote unquote privileges that the other guys gave her, then she ain't got pretty privilege.
Yeah.
Does that make sense, Efosa?
That makes sense. That makes sense. I like that. Thank you.
All right.
All righty, Fosa. Way to stay vigilant for the free calls, man. Appreciate it. All right.
All right. So let's go back to this shit real quick and see what else they talking about in this.
Where a lot of attractive guys get away with being rude because they get so many girls. Now, the difference between an attractive guy and an attractive girl is like so different. An attractive girl, sometimes like they don't get guys. They get rejected because people get jealous of them, or they're really intimidated, or they're.
I've heard about this. I agree.
I can't stand listening to motherfuckers that I don't know what they're talking about, but listen to.
Jealous, and it's just really hard to be an attractive girl. But for an attractive guy,
I've heard girls get bullied for being super attractive, and they didn't realize how attractive they was until they was older. You know what I'm saying? Because in high school, middle school, they got bullied because they was too pretty.
No, girls don't get bullied because they're attractive. The girls. Basically, they're insecure and they think that, and then they're talking to other insecure girls, and then what happens is that they be passive aggressive towards each other.
I've heard about this shit too.
It's like living on the red
Notice he keeps saying I heard about, but
carpet with silver platters of opportunities handed to you constantly. You can be and do whatever you want. You have all the confidence in the world. People want to talk to you. People want to approach you. I feel kind of wrong saying this, but it's almost better to be an unattractive girl and an attractive guy because life is just easier that way.
Yo, let me flip the camera real quick. I got 2 more videos coming up explaining this theory, but the difference between us, like, I don't think y'all understand, bro. If you've ever been in situations where it's like, bro, I was technically smoother than this dude, and for some reason,
what he gonna do? I might just move
getting
this
on
bishop
the plane. Even you hear time and time again that if you talk on the phone with shorties, I got a lot of girlfriends, right? They'd be like, oh my God, this guy's such a jackass, but he's so hot.
What?
No, it only works because he's hot.
I did a video a while ago where I was talking about guys don't understand what women mean when they say hot. You know, so, okay. So when a woman likes you and she's attracted to you, you're hot. Notice when that same woman who said that guy is hot, when that guy breaks her heart, oh, he ain't shit. He got a little dick. All that. You see how, like, how did this hot guy now all of a sudden he ain't shit and he got a little dick? You see what I'm saying? Because when women express themselves, they're expressing how they feel about something, not how something actually appears or is.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So it's how they feel about what they're engaging with, right? So it's not to say that they don't, they're not attracted to the guy. What I'm saying is that you're thinking as a man, you're not picking up what she's saying.
Mate, what the fuck?
You see what I'm saying? This is what confuses these dudes.
Hell no.
It's ridiculous.
If it was batshit,
you got lucky.
Let me chill on YouTube because they gonna flag. If he was looking like Fatatata, I gotta censor myself because YouTube gonna violate.
Yo, this dude funny.
They already got me on the community guidelines, right? You look like a Fatatata, you know what I'm saying? And you a dude, you can't get away with nothing.
Yo, he looked like if somebody stole DNA from Puffy and grew a test tube baby or something. He looked like he looked like a product of one of the freak offs. and nobody and Puff ain't claim him.
That's funny. Oh, hilarious.
No offense. Strictly joke. Joke. I don't know this nigga.
Right.
Word. How many times did a girl say, I'ma finally give the fatatata dude a shot, which is the uglete dude a shot. They give the uglete dude a shot, and then when they find out that the dude that they usually wouldn't go for actually has standards and not gonna take shit, they be like, how dare him have some type of attitude or standards when I stoop down on the looks metric to come talk to him?
Wait, this nigga need to either get a better mic or some furniture in his crib because
the echo, right? But see, this is the funny part though, right? Is that it's interesting what he's saying, because he's saying that, some women will fuck with the ugly dude and then feel some type of way when the ugly guy or whatever has standards, and she's like, oh, I stooped down to fuck with this guy, blah 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 blah, right? So what you gotta understand is that if you're saying that, then that means that it can't just be about the looks, because why wouldn't that woman just go get the better looking guy? And why is she fucking with this dude in the first place?
Right.
If it's all about that and they can easily get another dude, just get another hot guy, right?
Exactly.
Why is she there with this dude? Let's take this call.
All right, we got 876. You're on live with Lakari and Miles. Name, age, city. Yo, turn off the show, buddy. Turn off the show. All right, 876. Name, age, city. How can we help you?
Hey, Miles. Hey, Lakari. It's Jonathan.
Wagwan, my youth. Wagwan.
I just a shout you out. Respect for the coaching session, and I just get the soap them, and that the fragrance is fire.
Respect. Yeah, man.
So all of just respect it again, and thanks for the information that you guys put out, especially you, Lucario. So now that I've done that, a lot of things are starting to connect on certain aspects.
Real quick, hold on. What did you say about the cologne again?
I said the fragrance fire.
Okay, just making sure.
I'm talking about.
No, I'm I wonder if me spray it 2 times, probably done.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, man.
But respect to the game, respect for the knowledge, and look forward to learning more. You see me?
All right. Yes, yeah, man. Enough manners and respect.
Always.
All right. So grandfather said because the good-looking guys aren't as controllable as less attractive men, women know those men have less options. Really? So why is it when I did the critique of the King 6'8" video, he was being controlled by the women women were telling him to pick them up and to do this and do that? What are we talking about? See, just because the woman considers the guy good looking, or he even considers himself good looking, that doesn't mean that the woman's not controlling the situation.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Because just because you're good looking, that don't mean you got game. So you have a lot of good looking guys who don't got game. This is why you have handsome man game all over fucking YouTube. Right? So what I'm saying is that all I'm saying is that what he's saying right here in this particular situation, he's like, well, the chicks will fuck with these dudes and complain about them, being a certain way. And the thing is that women will fuck with those guys based on getting attention or just having them there for an ego boost. Like, yeah, this guy, I feel like he's gonna worship me because I'm a baddie, and I feel like he's like a regular dude. Like, I'm not saying that doesn't happen, but what I'm saying is, if it's all about the looks, right? What I'm saying is, why would the woman fuck with the other guy and waste her time when she can just get a good-looking loser?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So the thing is that you guys got to understand that women are, they have so many layers as to why they do what they fucking do. Now, what happens is that a guy who isn't, right, a guy that a woman consider like the most handsome guy, if that guy is confident and he has game, that will make him more sexually attractive to that woman. And this is why I try to tell you guys the difference between being good looking and being sexy. So what happens is that you can be a good looking dude, but be a fucking loser, and you're not sexy. And you could be an average looking guy to the woman, but you're confident and you got a good mouthpiece and you actually have standards and you're sexy to that woman. This is what we can tell y'all. But let's continue.
I feel for that.
But sudden,
shit, boy.
he wanna have attitude like I ain't settled for him. You will hear shorty say shit like this all the time. They probably won't admit it to your face, but it's facts. Word to bro. Oh God.
Exactly. K-Zach said you can tell how remedial guys are by their comments. Will Smith was considered a sex symbol, but was definitely being controlled by Jada. Exactly.
Yo, word to bro on God.
Exactly.
like type shit for real. Like
shit, hold on. Let me rotate to the next video though. So we got shorty number 2, you know what I'm saying? Talking about some handsome privilege. It's a real thing. Word to bro.
Word to bro. On my dads, yo. On my dads.
Men are not playing by the same rules.
Facts.
All men are not created equal.
Facts.
I made that video talking about D'Angelo's brother because I wanted to prove a point. A lot of times when I do stuff, it's to prove a point. I go back and forth arguing with dudes on this app all the time about handsome privilege, right? And how men are not created equal just like women are not. Men who are attractive, they do not play by the same rules as average men.
Now, I want to remind you, when she's saying attractive, she's talking about looks. I just want to be clear. So she's basically saying guys who look good don't play the same type of game as the guys who don't look good, which is incorrect. See, guys who you would consider a guy that a woman would consider looks good, also, and this might sound controversial, he is also not good looking to other women.
Right.
And then a guy you would consider not good looking, and this might sound controversial, is also good looking to other women.
Got him, coach.
So basically, it all balances the fuck out. You just have to find the motherfuckers who's feeling you. Now, what happens is that they are playing the same game because they all have to play the numbers game. They all have to approach. They all have to let the woman know what the fuck they want in order to really get what they want on their terms. They all got to do the same shit.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? This is the part that a lot of motherfuckers don't get. See, again, when you're a surface dweller, shout out to Steve, right? When you're on that surface level thinking,
right,
you don't understand these things and you don't see these things because you think, oh, well, this guy, oh, girl said he's cute. So therefore, he has it on easy mode. No, he don't. You know what I'm saying? He's still got to fucking deal with it, deal with the chicks, talk to them, see if there's there's a thing called compatibility.
Facts.
You understand what I'm saying? Shout out to Kid saying you also got to consider this. If she's only into black men, then that nullifies everything she's saying. Exactly. Exactly. Because if a white dude comes along, then how is what she's saying? You see what I mean? It's like, come on, man. Come on. Guys, this is not rocket science. Ridiculous. Listen to me.
They do not play by the same rules as very unattractive men, right?
Yeah, there's 3 scales. There's attractive, there's average, which is most of us, right? But like average is like the new aglete, you feel what I'm saying? Right now, the average dude's just getting aglete treatment, word to bro. Because everybody got access to, you know what I'm saying? All the shorties got access to 8.5s and 10s and shit. So why would they settle with the average, you know what I'm saying? We aglete. And then you got aglete. You feel what I'm saying?
And see, this is the problem with talking about like looks and beauty and all this other shit is because it can't be quantified and it's not a fact.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So niggas be talking about it like it's a fact. Like just like the day I did the show, I was talking about 3 levels of physical attraction. And I was saying that you have conventionally attractive, you have attractive based on preference, and then you have attractive based on your observation of what you would consider attractive for other people. And so what happens is that he's like, oh, well, you have all these average people. Those quote unquote average people are going to be extremely attractive and highly sexually appealing to particular people. This is what I'm saying. So it's like, this shit is so freaking crazy.
It's like, yeah, it's 3 scales. Let her keep going though.